Metro PCS and YouTube's involvement in America's hijacked lifelines. Censorship. Worst kind of censorship? The ones that involve our lifelines. You can try to call me up to tell me what you believe. Ask what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Oh, my stigmata eyes growing a new pair. Bluer circles growing in through and more around lately. That's the new eyes. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter. Daddy Carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I'm the son of Carpenter. I get to make parables, and you can see kind of white stuff on the brown that wasn't there before. If you check out the Stigmata Eyes videos of mine, you can see that, and yeah, it's medical research being passed by, as you can't reach me by phone, but it is also a religious censorship. You can't tell me what you believe. You can't ask what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Those 1,000 points of light to inspire the future and the present to greatness. But what affects most people, you only think about religion on that Sunday, and you don't notice, whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me, 424-229-4140. Whatever boring thing you get, you don't, it's boring until you need that fireman, police, paramedic. It's not going to be boring then if you get that phone ringing, that error misses that busy signal. And this is kind of thrown together. It's a parable for my son of the Carpenter sugar chip. But I'll try to get my point out if you can understand it. Oh, it's not going to be boring if you need firemen, police, paramedics, your lifeline censorship. Because you're a Christian, a real Christian, you can't talk to me. Or because you're in the wrong political party, or not a big name in your church, big name in your business. Oh, could be a big name in your church. But yeah, when you're calling up countless other customers for your businessmen out there, and you get that boring thing, phone ringing, error message, busy signal. Yeah, that's money out of your pocket. That's what you notice every day, and you realize that you need that lifeline to work all the time. So it doesn't matter what the reason they're conducting the religious censorship, it's being conducted, and it's affecting our lifelines. But I've been uploading to YouTube for years and years. A lot of attention getting stuff, a lot of mean fire and brimstone stuff. It's my job. I'm a son of Carpenter. I have to tell you what's going to happen when you see that bright light, or you flatline. Yeah, I can't do hell justice. It's going to be much meaner than that when the horned one gets you for an eternity. So it's my job to do those fire and brimstone. And yes, attention getting stuff. I often say I often say, but that whatever you might see in my videos, even the ranty ones, I sometimes have to make a ranty video to get the computer to work. It's worked lots of times. I take toys at place stopping my computer. Same one stopping your phone when you try to call me. I've made a lot of those, and as I say, it can't be that mean, can't be that bad, because I haven't gotten comment one by phone or mail or internet. Gotten a few. I hope to get those on video as I document my YouTubes for posterity. Hope to get those on there, but yeah, they don't make sense. 251. It's supposed to be under 200. They got me 200 of the pen. Triciba, is that the name? I don't know. every day. But back to my point, I've been up for 10 minutes. Yeah, I got lots of stuff there, and the streets can alter stuff even after the fact. Meaning the video I made yesterday of the YouTube with Christ Complex 2 at gmail.com, ChristComplex2 at gmail.com. Same reason you can't reach me by phone. That's the reason I can't get enough subscriptions. I need like 200 or something to get a URL. I'm using my old YouTubes, and you can find those through ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. Hurry, they might not be there. As YouTube and Google attempt to, and Microsoft, it's all one big mess with the computers, I think. As they try to sweep everything under the rug, they're trashing those OneDrives and Google Drives that have years and years of those. Me, asking you, call me right now. It used to be that number ending in 0911 till I ended up in the hospital and couldn't get out to pay my Metro PCS phone bill, because Great Wall of Evil has just me and all my imagery and videos and parables, and it's also has me currently without friends or family. So I literally couldn't get out to pay, and I had to get the new number 424-229-4140. As soon as I could roll, I'd lost 80 pounds in 1 month. As soon as I was able to roll. Few blocks from the convalescent hospital from hell, Burlington Convalescent Hospital, to the Metro PCS store nearest me and get the phone. I set up both numbers I refer to for the 9 years without one 93 check. So, I'm trying to make a point, and I'm just kind of throwing it together, so forgive me if you don't get it. They can alter that video I made yesterday to take stuff out, to put a different video in a place, or this, that, the other. They can do all kinds of things. The streets, the unseen business, whatever you might see, might not see on the news, but you see all around you. And often I'll say, I'm going through the motions with this. I'm pointing out dangerous censorship. It's my job as son of corporate married to make parables in that nature. I'm doing that, but I'd be happy to be around one of those Christ complexes, Melton's Domed Home, Jesus' Immaculate House, 1,000 points of light to be built once you tear down this great wall of evil that has just me and all of this imagery. I'd be happy to just, going outside the house. It should be cities, communities, really, set in a nice place with good views to inspire the future and present greatness, as with what's in the house as well, what the best mankind has to offer in those houses. I'd like to be outside taking some photos of some beautiful girls against that landscape, so I can design it in the imagery. And some tourists stop by and they are lost, and I tell them, oh, you go to this highway, you go to that, and you turn left, and then you do this. And they ask, once they get the directions, this big thing right here, this city community, doesn't show up on those satellite maps. And I said, oh yeah, it's real nice. It keeps out the angry brunettes. I'd like to do that, and it's a possibility. You can do it both ways, the streets and the stage thing. But when, I was uploading my Tommy parables, whole months at a time to youtube.com/dhbts, and they just stopped telling me it's, what I call the Chinese streets. I use colorful names for them. Oh, hurry up, it's up to 10. It just stopped and said, it didn't say white, it said you get a strike for violating our community guidelines. And it's bizarre, just right there. No explanation, no nothing. And then I got the email just yesterday about a strike. Oh, I head to my default descriptions. Yeah, you got you got 9 strikes. You've had 93 checks on your YouTubes for those 9 years, and you haven't said anything about it. You're not promoting it. You're not saying we need to get the word out about dangerous substances in America. You're an active part in it, YouTube. A very active part. So I put that default description. You can find, I think, on either the one with the no URL with Christ Complex 2 or the DNFD series. I'm not sure which. I put it on one of them. I think it's DNFD series. But yeah, 9 strikes, you're out. And it has occurred to me it might not even be YouTube doing that. The streets can do that. What I refer to as the streets. Provide that that strike email. And it's interesting because yes, those it was about. I believe it's about. I can't check. It's just got the title. I'm not wasting time going through. I'm just documenting my YouTubes in case they decide to pull a plug on them. But I think it's about me calling up Metro PCS. I was in the wine cart center, homeless, and using my phone to do a lot of things, including listen to Pandora. And it kept stopping, not working right. Trying to listen to music, it stops where it all starts again. And I called up the lady, and she kept prattling on and on about congestion in the towers and anniversary dates. She said each phrase several times. It has to do with when my sister, I refer to as a personal knife in the back, when she got married. They call me once a year since I've been out here in California. That sister and hubby call me up once a year to taunt me about my Gates livelihood and hijack lifeline. They can reach me by phone. Same as Santa Monica. Same as YouTube, Google, Microsoft, OneDrive. They send me those emails over the years. Text me the emails. They can reach me. They don't. You don't know when else your phone won't be allowed to work when you can't reach me. Ask them. What do you know about this? But yeah, back to that anniversary date. I had to work in a 7-Eleven after getting a degree in math. 3.39. I think that was the GPA. Had to get it because, yeah, same reason back then. Good folks can't reach me by phone to employ me, find a decent place to live. Get started on that real work of mine, building Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. It has to do with I had to work in a 7-Eleven, and the demon sister and my gay hubby, they got married when 9/11 occurred. The year 9/11 occurred, and they got married on the 7th, 9/7. And we all know what happened on the 11th. That's my memory device for my sister's birthday. And every year since then, it accelerated. Street stuff. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm going out of the Weingart Center to get food from a few blocks away, or downtown away, several blocks away, and the cops are shutting down the street. So in a wheelchair, I have to roll several blocks. It was intentional, and stuff like that, left and right, occurring around those anniversary dates. So there's a reference for that, what they were doing, but yeah, back to that. If I were to go through and make a video, and I have in the past, of that, and it were not there, that strike video, because they could have chosen a whole lot of mean stuff, a whole lot off the wall stuff, to violate their community guidelines. It's kind of like the watered down Bible, as I talk about. You can stretch the phrases and words to mean this thing and then mean the exact opposite. So it has occurred to me it's something of the streets to crucify. Walmart won't put out those big five, that's another. Download from youtube.com/DNFD series and ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. Got direct links right there now, and Melton Prints got the really short stuff that'll get you there. Then print out those files through Walmart. They support censorship. They don't support our military. Enough of that. I'm talking about YouTube here, Google. They can't say that video wasn't there on their site, that they weren't active participants, not having full knowledge of Melton. The title of the video is Metro PCS won't upload videos about their active participation in censorship, and that's Lifeline censorship. So, yeah, put YouTube and Google on that list. All executive, all employees, put their names on the backs of files. Call them up. What do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? You can reach this man. How do you do that? Are you in with the Hussein placers? Those who place someone named Hussein? No, this isn't my funny or my off the wall. This is real. Place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world, right? We got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, excuse me, deadly Husseins. Yeah, truth is often stranger than fact. Fiction. So, yeah, let me wind up at 17 minutes. Call up Google, YouTube. What do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? Get the reactions posed. Good folks aren't going to have a problem. Includes all the cops I tell them to put. They're all in California. On the backs of those files, good folks aren't going to have a problem if you demonstrate America's hijacked lifelines to them. Your family's hijacked lifelines. See that phone you make a video of. You got the time on your phone, you got the number dialed, and it doesn't sync up with my call records that I make videos of, and you can find on youtube.com/DNFD series. Need to get them on more in case YouTube starts pulling the plug on them. It doesn't matter. Good folks aren't going to have a problem with you demonstrating America's hijacked lifelines to them. Bad ones are going to get angry. They're going to have a story to tell. They're going to make the best check and post. You don't have to go see them. You just call them up if you've got the number and do it via speakerphone. Of course, you can do it in person. Remember, executives of those news companies, network news anchors as well, local news anchors. Why aren't you doing this? It's easily documented. I can certify mail, use FedEx, it's not going to get to them. I can call them and make a video, and that's my family's lifeline not working. Whoever. Mr. Rather, Mr. Brokaw, Connie, Barbara, all those big names I don't really know because I don't watch anymore. I keep myself busy organizing my videos and designing imaging. Come see me, ask them, and yes, anyone. They're not going to have a problem with you demonstrating America's hijacked lifelines. That one's going to have a story to tell. Get that on video. Post. We the people must be the reporters. Do that.